I don't know what I expected when we first set out, but traveling was nothing like I had experienced before. It was vast lengths of pain and boredom with a pervasive haze of anxiety, acute and ever-present at the same time. I don't know if the others felt the same. The harsh beauty of the untamed wilds were breathtaking and haunting. We had all heard the stories about what lurked out there, what had been here in the past. We did find an endless supply of hilltops and crests every day. Every time we would reach one, there was another one waiting for us. Another ridge to climb, another corner to round. Eventually, I stopped trying to see what was next and lost myself in riding the hills like waves. I had lost track of the days. Our food and water were running out. Looking back, we were lucky no one got injured or sick. It's funny, during the journey I had unlimited time to think, but I didn't. And when I had things to do, I found myself thinking all the time. I thought about how endless the world is, but we confine ourselves in consequential specks. I wondered about the why of things. Why are things the way they are? Why do we accept the world as it is? I wondered if the others had the same questions. Especially the kid. Every time I try and get some answers, they manage to turn it around and leave me with more and different questions than I started with. Sometimes it's like they can sense your thoughts before you think them. It would be infuriating if I wasn't consumed with the lack of answers. The pursuit of answers had become my goal. I guess it always had been, but now I learned that I had a light with me all along and shined it everywhere I could. Except that everywhere I shone the light, I found nothing more than deeper darkness and more questions without answers. I knew there was an end to the darkness. I just had to keep looking. The people of the settlement didn't know anything or actively avoided knowing what was in the dark. The ones that understood what I was looking for but refused to give me any kind of useful answers were the worst. After a while, a new thought occurred to me. Did the kid tread the same path? Is this why they have so many stories and questions? I decided that they must know something and that I needed to find out. But I knew that I couldn't approach them like they were a normal person. I had to have answers to their questions, even if my answer was that I didn't know. It was my need to know more that would guide me. It was that conversation that led us here. Another journey, more traveling. I hadn't gotten the answers I wanted, but I was sure of what I knew and wanted to know. I think that was the key. That honesty had an effect on the kid. They seemed surprised that I was confident in my uncertainty, and to a point maybe my curiosity. Curiosity that has led me into the wild again.